Okay, turn my camera on. There we go. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time for taking this interview. My name is Miguel Soriano from Sons of KS here in Latin America. And again, let me start by saying that I'm sorry for the result today. There's been, there have been like teams that get difficult to play, and sometimes the result does it's not the one we expect. But talking about this result, and talking about the transformation the team has been going since last year. What are your impressions of the way the team is going? How does it feel right now for you as part of the team, um, as one of the players that came from this transformation from last year, and now with the new roster?
So just comparing like our old roster to the new one,
Yeah,
essentially.
what would be like the sensation of the current roster and the way you've been gaming with?
Um, yeah. So I'd say the new roster, we're definitely more on. We just have more passive players. The old roster we had obviously Apoth and Jawjimo, and Jaw was like one of the most aggressive duelists that you can ever have. Apoth, same thing, like very aggressive Senti. Like he would, if you told him to run into a bomb site with 5 people, he would do it for you. So losing that aggression definitely has changed our playstyle and our identity as a team, including this new meta with Breach and Teo. Um, I'd say we're just a little bit more passive, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I think today what it came down to was just we didn't really play our game, and we were very sluggish, and just it felt very slow to get things started. And against Sen, you just cannot start slow because they will take every inch and like if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So.
Yeah, well, and talking about this, Sen has been, well, the core of Seven has been together for quite some time now. They've been playing like a lot, and right now, as we were speaking, well, yeah, EG is getting to that point where the team needs to be needs cohesion, needs to get together and practically, as you said, to find your play style with these new changes. Talking about this and the meta right now, that's kind of blurry. Sometimes you are between old and new comps. Um, what are the strengths of the team regarding this new meta? We've seen Icy rocking with Waylay. We've seen also Bison here and there. So, what do you feel like it's the general sensation about this new meta with the new maps, and in a bit we're gonna have like another map rotation. What are the feelings regarding this?
I think our strengths are definitely like setting up yay for lurk timings and just us working as like a 4-1 pack. Uh when when we make enough noise and like draw enough eyes for yay to get his timings, I think that's where we really shine. Also, once we like do our thing as a pack and then once we actually get the bomb down and play post, I just think as long as we don't have a slow day and we're not feeling sluggish, I think that's when we're feeling pretty unstoppable. Um, but yeah, I'd say that.
Okay, thank you for that. You, I think back from the days with what was this was the team. Give me just one second. With Rise, I think you were playing with Superman, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you know from back then. What is it like to be again on the same team, to be playing on tier one? You got to play with 100 Thieves for a long time, and then you got into EG. So what's like to have an old teammate back into tier one, to be able to compete with him, and also you were on the days where Jay was like the rock star of the game, and he and his chamber were like really legendary back then. So right
Yeah.
now that you guys are on the same team, is there like a good feeling between you, like talking about this with Superman from Rise, and then having Jay back into NA with EG? Is the team getting along like well, having good synergy, having good feelings? What is it like to be on the same roster?
So first off, for Superman, yeah, I think he is kind of a big reason why I'm kind of on this team because he vouched very heavily for me. And I mean, day one, as soon as we got back into scrims and practice, like it felt like we didn't take a break from playing with each other for like a year and a half. Like I just know exactly what he's gonna do at any given moment, and same for me for him. And I think that's very nice to have as teammates. And I think that's what the best teams are, is that you'll know what everyone is doing on every single part of the map, just because like the synergy is so good. As for Yay, like obviously like 2022 Chamber, like he'll always be a legend for that. Uh, Unfortunately, like Chamber isn't really popping right now,
Yeah.
and he's learning how to play other stuff for our team and just fitting into his role as like a lurker and Sensi. Um, I think we still have stuff and things to work on. Obviously, um, I think these losses show that, but we will work on them, and it's okay to lose. I personally feel like it's just okay to lose these games a little bit early in the season, but the real thing that matters is that we kick it up towards the end. So
Yeah, right now we are almost mid-season, practically just finishing stage one. Once it finished, and once we're on the way to Toronto, I think we'll be mid-season practically.
yeah,
Um, and talking of this, you have two more games left for this group stage. It would be crew, and it's gonna be loud, I believe.
yes, true
Yeah,
love.
crew and loud, right? Um, what 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 are your impressions regarding of the game you wanna play? I know you guys don't focus on who are you playing, rather than just play your game.
Yep.
But having these two matches that could possibly mean a better possibility for you guys in this stage, and getting some champion points as well for in the lookup for champions. What would be the goal like for the team to make out from these two games left?
I mean, preferably we'd want to win them. I think Crew is a very hard team to play against. I think if we played like how we did today, we'd lose probably even worse against Crew, just because they're super aggressive. Like they play together very well. And like I said, if like they got shooters, like if you give Kesnet free kills, like he will run your game down. So I think I wouldn't be happy with the loss against them, obviously, but as long as we lose playing like our actual best and playing like how we usually play, I think I will at least have no regrets that we simply just got outplayed, and it wasn't like we didn't lose because of us. Um, so I just want to I'd say I want to go in those games full confident, and no matter the outcome, I want to be able to say like we as a team played to the best of our ability.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I think we're almost about time, but just to wrap up, just one final question regarding the current state of Valorant. There are some people saying that it's like pretty much ability beyond ability, ability,
Go on.
alt, and a flash, and then you just shoot a couple of times. So,
Yeah.
you have been playing Valorant ever since launch. I see you go way back to 2020.
Mhm.
For you, like being able to watch all of this, the game's transformation up to this point, what would be your point of view regarding this matter about the usage of abilities, and if it keeps being a tactical shooter or is it something else?
So I do agree that the utility does feel a little overwhelming at some points, but it kind of still reminds me of like the Viper Brim like Molly meta, where it's like you get the bomb down, your Viper's halfway across the map, Viper Molly, KJ Molly, Brim Molly. So I mean we've had metas before where like it's post plant and then you just Molly and you just play like that. Um, I think the problem that people have is when it comes to Teo that his missiles are rechargeable, and and it just feels very like how do I say this? It feels overwhelming, like essentially, that you can use the missiles to take the site, and then you'll more than likely have the missiles after the bomb is down, and you can use them again, following your ash suck, your like breaches, util. Um, do I think that's a problem that Riot should look into? I think eventually, yeah, we're probably gonna have some conversations that whether like should Teo have them have missiles be recharged or not. But I don't think it's as simple as no recharge or like just maybe change the ability somehow. Um, I think if they were gonna make a change, it probably would have to be like towards the end of the year, to be honest, because I just feel like a drastic change right now would be kind of bad.
Yeah, you would change the game for all of you guys. Well, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys bounce back in the next game. You still have good
Thank you.
chances. I know you're gonna thrive. So best of luck for you guys, and thank you for taking this interview. Have a nice night,
Thanks
guys.
so much.
Bye bye.
Yeah, have a good night too.